welcome back to Align with Arianna. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. If this is your first time here with Align with Arianna, I am a psychic medium and I am able to channel or take on other energies through my gifts. And let's get started. So the background for today, the person that I am very interested in channeling is, number one, I want to finish up on a story that I was doing, I released earlier. I didn't know her name was Makayla Winston. I kept hearing Winston and I wrote it down on paper, but I did not know that was her. So Makayla Winston had came through the reading, and I want to finish up with her to see if she would have a lot to talk about. So I want to recap of the story so you guys know this is general information. These are facts that I'm just talking right now. Number one, Makayla Winston was pregnant. Number two, she was in a relationship. And number three, she did go missing. The story has now came out that she was found. But I just want to give you a little background, a little detail to who she is so you can get to know her a little bit more. So I don't want to be sidetracked by any information, but she is coming on very strong. She does have a stronger energy. She is saying that she is feeling much better. She has now crossed over into the next side of things, so she's now embracing it. At first she was very reluctant and very sad, and she said, and she was very sad. It was very hard to communicate with her because of the fact that she was not fully crossed over. Now she is talking about her lover or boyfriend, or who this person was, which was the father of her child. She is also saying that it was important that she gave him this piece of paper or some type of document for him to keep so he could see the progress of the birth of the child, because she's now saying that she was very close to giving birth and she was very happy about giving birth. She was going to have she said something about a little girl. So I don't know if she was supposed to have a little girl, or she was pregnant with a little girl, but she said something about a little girl. She's very protective. She is also saying that she wished she would have chose to do the right thing, which was walk away. So it looks like she went to go confront him, and she did. She's saying she did go confront him about the situation, and she is also saying that she was low on money or something. So I don't know if they went to exchange that or something, like exchange money or something, but she's also saying that. She's also saying that she was very hurt by what took place, and something did happen to her leg. So I don't know what happened to her. Her leg got shut in the door. She's saying her leg was shut in the door as she tried to kind of get away. That's why her keys or something was in the ignition. The keys were in the ignition because her leg was shut in the door. She was trying to get away from the situation. She is also saying that she had carried, she thought that he was going to stop, but he didn't stop, and she carried, she said she carried some type of spray or pepper spray or something, but no, she didn't. She said she wished she would have carried some type of pepper spray. She wished she would have carried some type of pepper spray, but she said that her leg did get shut in the door, or as she was trying to get away. She said that what really sparked it was he spit in her face. So he was like, that's what really sparked it for her, was that he launched spit in her face. And she said that she was ready to hurt him. And she did her best to try to do so. But he was much stronger, much quicker, and much younger. And he's a man, so he had that young man energy. She's also saying that he kicked her multiple times and didn't care anything about the child. He didn't want it. She is also saying that something about she did have some light blue denim jeans or something with some like red, I don't know if their shoes were red. She had like red Converses or red Vans. That's what I keep seeing. I'm also seeing that her shirt being ripped and torn, and she was laid or close to near a park. She was near a park or near close to a park area. Now she is also saying that some people held a candlelight vigil for her. She wants to thank them and appreciate them for that. She said somebody, most importantly, like a grandmother or a mother figure, brought a white candle in representation of her, and she appreciates that because the white candle helped her see the light or move towards it. She is also being guided by some man, like a male figure, which is, it could be an uncle or grandfather or someone of importance to her that is pulling her through the light to make sure that she's going in the right direction. And she is also saying that she was very naive about the situation and she would never make that same mistake twice. Usually when people are transitioning over, sometimes they do get reassigned, and they choose another life path or course to understand or go through life lessons, and she's saying she is ready to take her next step. Now, she will be able to carry the child with her on the next journey because the child's life was to the point that she was so close to giving birth that the life will be extended to the next point in time. She is also saying that she gave him 3 tries to get it right. She gave him 3 tries to get it right and he still couldn't get it right. And she was saying that she knew that he wasn't going to be able to get it right. She is also saying that she has something about some clothes being in a trash bag or something, that, she took his clothes or something like that to him as well in a trash bag. And he was very upset that his clothes were in a trash bag, because she said she gave it to him like, here's your trash, and he's saying that, you disrespectful, and he was upset about it being in a trash bag as well. It was a lot of name calling going back and forth, and she's saying that he punched her, he hit her, he punched her multiple times, and that, like, I could see him like launching towards her. She said that she tried to take her nail and put it in his neck. She tried to grab put her nails in his neck. Something with a C. Something with a C. This is what she was trying to tell me yesterday. I just couldn't understand. Something with a C. Oh, she said that before she went over there, all she had was, she ate a bag of chips or something, and it's chips scattered everywhere all over the car from the fight. And she did have some type of acid reflux or some type of spike of something that happened with her carrying the child, because I'm tasting like acid coming up. She is saying that it was so much foul play in this process, and she's saying that he's disgusting, and she knows that justice will be brought, so justice will be brought to him. She is also saying that he will get what he has coming to him. So what I am seeing playing out was when he gets locked up and go to prison, something will happen to him where they will have to put him in a confined cell, but there will be people there that will be ready to take him out, based on what she is telling me. She's also saying that he gets very, like, he at night, you guys, he is not as big and as bold as he might seem, because at night he breaks down into like a baby. He cries, like he breaks down, and he is she's saying that he is very remorseful, but the part that she doesn't understand was why take it that far if you were going to have remorse. She said she was willing to walk away, but she wanted to give him 3 tries to see if he got it right. But she was willing to walk away. She is also saying that she keeps mentioning something about a C. I cannot make it out. Carlita, something. I don't know who that is. If you are a friend of hers or something, she's trying to communicate with you, because she said you're having a very hard time emotionally. You are getting sick to the point where you're throwing up, and to the point where you're getting nauseous, and you're getting very, like, you can't see your way through. It's like it's very dizzy. It's dark as well. So she's saying that it's important that you keep up with your health, and she's saying stay strong, and she's saying that something happened a couple of nights before this situation. No, it was a phone argument or some type of phone argument, okay? So she's saying that the text messages and the phone records have a lot of information. She's saying it was a phone argument where he had said to her that he was going to take her out if she doesn't bring him his clothes. So that's why she brought him his clothes, is because he was demanding for them, and she said that she thought she was going to bring him his clothes and give him, you know, images of what was to come, which I'm assuming that she is talking about the child, but the images are not but the images is what triggered it, and the trash bag is what triggered it. She's also saying that she's thankful for whoever's with her on her journey, which is some type of older male figure. She's saying that it's allowing her to trust men again, because she trusts this person very much so. So she's very happy about this process. Now she's also going back to the phone, and she's saying that he tried to pour water or something on it to destroy the phone records, but it's not going to work. It's still some information in there. She's also saying something about she used her mother's or friends or sisters or somebody else's phone to communicate with him, so check that as well. She is also saying she used someone else's phone as well to communicate with him, so check that as well. She is, and I don't know if this was a neighbor or somebody else's, she used somebody else's phone. She's saying this person has forgotten about it because they're overwhelmed with emotions, but I used their phone as well. She's saying that she feels played. Because she went to go meet him because of the clothes. Carlita, somebody with a C or K maybe, but it sounds like I keep saying C. She is trying to communicate with you. She's saying, girl, please. It's time. I need healing. This is what I need you to do. But she's mentioning about something about the phone. She is also saying that this is going to be a closed case, meaning like there will be justice brought to him quickly, like case closed. And she said she's basically telling me about what is going to be when he gets in there, which is not what I am seeing is not very well. I am seeing some people right now that are taunting him already. They're sizing him up, and he is being taunted at night, not through her, she said, but through the vivid images of what he did. She's saying that he saw, so yeah, something did happen to the leg, and he saw the life leaving her body. He still didn't stop. So that was up to him. That was his choice. She said he chose to do it because he was under like a evil, not like a spell, but he was under like this, something had took over his body. That's what she's saying. And something had took over his body, and that is what made her, that's what made him keep going even when he saw the life leaving out of her body. Something did happen to her leg as it relates to it, and I'm assuming that that might be the cause of death, but it played a major part. Her leg or something about taking a blow to the chest. Okay, so she took a blow to the chest area, but I'm assuming that it was a punch because all I see is a hand thrusting forward. Yes, something about, I don't know if this guy watched a lot of wrestling or something, but he was twisting her body and twisting her body up, hurting her very, very bad. She asked him to stop multiple times, and she realized, she knew that he was not going to stop because she could feel and see the aggression that he had. She said that she does not care about that anymore because she has someone with her on her journey that is leading her, and I see her actually making that she's made that transition, but she's fully accepting that transition. It's so beautiful. She is now been guided, and she loves the fact that there are so many people that are supporting her. She said that she wished it did not have to be this way, but it was part of a lesson that needed to happen, and that she is very grateful for the support that she has on the earthly realm and on the spiritual realm as well. And she is saying that she wished she could have saw her father, and I don't know if her father passed away. It's not her father with her, but it's someone like her father, and that's why she is willing to go on the journey with him as well. The presence of her being there, and she wants to wish you well on your journey, whoever you are. She's saying that you have so much to go towards and so much life to live, but don't get caught up in the emotions of love, and don't get caught up in the emotions of loss, because not all is lost. And she is 100% right. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Arianna. You have heard it here for this story. This is Makayla Winston. She was ready, willing, and able to talk. Please visit www.alignwitharianna.com, or you can hit that subscribe button for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace.